Could not sustain any long-term attack offensively or resistance on the defensive side of the ball. Turnovers, as I said, played a huge role in the outcome of this football game. I'm joined now by Andrew Morgan, CTV's football guru. Thanks for being here with us tonight, Andrew.
Thank you, Graham. Always good to get in studio and talk a little Ram football.
That's what we're going to do today. We're going to break down a couple of crucial turnovers that may have cost CSU this game. We start out early in the game with CSU's John Mosier carrying the ball up the right side. He's hit by senior defensive back Andrew Rich and loses the ball. Now, if you had any doubts about that fumble, we're going to show it to you again here using CTV slow-mo. You can see right there, Rich makes a clean hit, and Mosier clearly loses the football. So, Andy, talk a little bit about why plays like this are so important to the outcome of a football game.
I'll tell you what, that was very uncharacteristic of John Mosier, a team captain and a senior, but turnovers play a huge role in the outcome of a football game, just basically because they essentially lead to points. You look at points off of turnovers, the turnover ratio. Good football teams do not turn the football over, and their defense capitalized on turnovers they're able to create.
And obviously, we can see right here that BYU is going to capitalize on that turnover as freshman quarterback Jake Heap slings a touchdown pass to senior wide receiver Luke Ashworth. It wasn't the only havoc that Andrew Rich was causing. He caused a few more problems later on in the game for the Rams.
Absolutely. Andrew Rich was all over the football field. Basically, what we're looking at right here is a Pete Thomas interception early in the first quarter. We're looking at cover 3 with a little bit of a wrinkle. Let's rewind it a little bit. Matt Yim's going to be open at the top of your screen a little bit over the 30-yard line, about the 31. Take the 10-yard out, get the 10 yards, and get the first down. Basically what Andrew Rich is doing, he's baiting Thomas, and Thomas takes the bait and tries to go intermediate, and Rich is able to come up with the interception, and BYU was able to capitalize off that turnover as well.
Thanks, Andy. Now, obviously, Pete Thomas made a few mistakes in the game, but he is the future of CSU football. What does he need to do to become an elite college quarterback?
You know what? I think he's already on his way to become an elite quarterback, and he's had his struggles, don't get me wrong. Freshman quarterbacks, you're going to have your ups and downs, but when you look at the numbers of what he's been able to do as a true freshman, you know this kid's got a bright future. No other freshman in college football history has been able to compile a higher completion percentage than that of Thomas at 66%. He's leading the nation, of course, right now. Coming in second in 1994 was Tennessee's Peyton Manning. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of him.
That's not bad company to be in.
Absolutely. So anytime you're able to be mentioned in the same sentence as Peyton Manning, like you said, you know you're in good company.
It sounds like he's well on his way. Well, thanks, Andy, for that analysis and for joining us here today. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
That's all we have for sports. Back to you guys.